All right, so here we are, chapter 11, infancy. This chapter goes through childhood and, and adolescence as well, but this portion of the course will be on infancy. Let's move to this slide, nutrient needs during infancy. We're looking at birth weight doubling by 5 months, tripling by 1 year, length increasing by 50% in 1 year. These babies have a very high basal metabolic rate, about 100 calories per kilogram a day. And if you want to contrast that with adults, adults have about 25 to 40 calorie per kilogram a day need. Um, you can see that getting those calories in is extremely important. Nutrients that are particularly important for babies would be the energy yielding nutrients, carbohydrate, protein, and fat, and then vitamins and minerals like A and D and calcium that are going to be critical to the growth. Now, again, to reiterate some of our information from pregnancy, the most potent single predictor of an infant's future health status is infant birth weight. So, babies who are born small for gestational age or born premature, they are going to struggle throughout their lives. But now, look here, weight gain of human infants in their first 5 years of life. Look at this trajectory here. Okay, and I got to move this up so you can see the ages. So from 0 to 1, we're seeing just this massive increase. And it's certainly not discounting the growth that's occurring between ages 1 and 5, but we don't see such a huge increase there. So definitely important. Nutrition is important. Let's compare and contrast energy needs, like we talked about, for infants. About 100 calories per kilogram contrasted to less than 40 calories per kilogram for adults. One of the reasons why these are so much higher is because look at this heart rate. 120 to 140 beats per minute contrasted to adults of 70 to 80. This is like these babies are doing like some kind of hit workout. They are their little hearts are really working hard, and they are also breathing more. And you know from Nutrition for Dietetics that that high respiration breath or that high respiration rate, that increases our basal metabolic rate, like with someone who has COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Remember, just because of that physiological condition in their lungs making it difficult to breathe, their calorie needs are higher. And this is in a baby that has normal respiration, not a baby who might be in the NICU with some compromised breathing. So then we're going to move on to the next slide in the nutrient needs that are going to support growth. Again, as a percentage of body weight, infants need more than twice as much of most nutrients as an adult, and you have a figure in your text on page 305 that you can really contrast that. Infants spontaneously reduce their energy intakes when growth slows. And as I was talking to you about in lactation, the cool things about babies, or there's so many cool things about babies, but one cool thing in particular is they're just great gatekeepers of their own nutritional needs. Okay. Now, certainly, they can't run out and order their own food. But as far as what food is presenting to them by mom or dad or caregiver, they have this inborn ability to know when they've had too much. Okay. It's not like us at the Thanksgiving table when we're thinking, like, all right, I already had my turkey. I already had my mashed potatoes. I already had the stuffing. I'm going to eat 2 pieces of pie. They know when they've had enough and they're able to push away from the breast or push away from the bottle when they no longer need to eat as much. And this can be frustrating to parents, when they know that their baby has been used to eating 5 ounces at a bottle and now they're not growing as rapidly. So now their intake increases. I'll pick up at the